Hey, what's up, guys? Happy New Year. I hope you guys all had a safe and very fun New Year's. I know I had a really good time yesterday. What I thought I'd do today is sort of venture around the city on my own. My travel companions, Molly and Elizabeth, went to go see some music festival or something. And for the most part, my the things that I've wanted to do have sort of been to be sightseers and sort of look at the architecture and just all things that aren't American, not more or less not taking the culture, taking the differences in culture, and essentially try to do as best as I can to like live in the city in which that I am currently in. If that makes any sense at all, I'm not one for like sightseeing. Even though I'm going to go like sightsee, I'm going to go look at like a medieval wall, a tower, the square here in Krakow. Those are the things that I enjoy doing, and for the most part, the thing, especially being a photographer, I want to take pictures all the damn time, and so whenever I stop to take a picture, I'm sort of like left in the dust, so I have to like run, catch up, and stuff. So I wanted to take today to just do that. I'll be doing that today. I'm going to take a bunch of pictures. I'll try to put a bunch of TWIP pictures up there. I do have 3G here, but I pay for it, and so I only have so many megabytes I can use, and I'm trying not to go over that because if I do, then I have to pay for it, and it's kind of expensive. So I think I'll take a bunch of pictures and then put the best ones up tonight when I get back to my apartment. By the way, check this out. That's my bed right here. Roommate's beds. This is the kitchen. Like, this place is freaking awesome. It really is. It's so awesome. Yesterday, holy crap, yesterday was an experience. I took a 3-hour train ride from Warsaw to Krakow, and it was on one of those, I'll call it a Cold War train. It looks like a Cold War train. I got in a heated argument with these two about what to call it. I just called it a Cold War train because that's what it looks like. They're like, well, maybe it wasn't even made during the Cold War. Maybe it was made in the 80s and 90s. I'm like, well, okay, what the design was probably in the 50s or 60s, Cold War era. Anyways, it was a long argument. They're quite sensitive to the whole Soviet Cold War thing. And I mean, the Peace Corps volunteers are. The people here, I don't know, I haven't really brought up the Soviet thing. I'd love to sit down and talk to a Polish person who's probably 40 or 50 years old who grew up during the Soviet time to see, like, what do they think of it. That would be more of an academic trip more than just sort of a sightseeing trip. So, anyways, that was a long train ride. But I did get to see some cool graffiti, and I told Lord Display, I was like, dude, you would love the graffiti here. It's pretty amazing. It wasn't just like spray paint, like, whatever. It was really cool. It was really cool. I was quite impressed. I mean, coming from like American graffiti, when you see all that stuff, to Polish graffiti, it was different. It was really like a work of art, if you will. But it wasn't like murals or anything. It was still like, Warsaw or whatever, however they pronounce the way of saying Warsaw. And it was cool. Anyways, I'll just kind of go on for that. New Year's yesterday was amazing. New Year's Eve, it was in the square. It was amazing. Oh my God, it was impressive. There was so many people all around, 360 degrees all around me. It was so many people, and the population here is like 700,000 or something. According to Wikipedia, I don't know how accurate that is. Like 2010 census is what it said. It was like 700 plus thousand people in the Krakow city. But there was a crap load of people, just a shitload of people in the square, and there was like a whole festival carnival thing going on. People had like a meat market or like barbecuing. People were selling drinks and trinkets and stuff like that, and it was awesome. Fireworks going off all over the place. It wasn't even like city fireworks. These were just people bought fireworks and brought them and started lighting them off. It was really cool. There was tons of people, tons of cheering. There was music playing in the background. They'd go apeshit after like every new song that started. If it was like a new American song like Lady Gaga, they had the Black Eyed Peas playing. The person who was DJing it did a good job. And then they had a cool clock like projected onto one of the old buildings. It was pretty cool, and it sucked because I wanted to get the countdown, but like literally I heard the countdown at 5 seconds. I was like, whoa, what's going on? And by the time I pulled my camera up to start recording, it was already New Year's. I was like, fuck, I missed it. So I didn't get that. It sucks. And I left my Canon, my little digital elf, in my apartment, so that was just kind of a... yeah, we met up with some Peace Corps volunteers And that's when the night kind of turned south for me because I had a great time up until that point, and then, well, I mean, then it got a little. Let me explain. I ran into some Peace Corps volunteers, and so my friend Elizabeth, I've known her for like 10 years, and so these Peace Corps volunteers came along, and they started talking about Peace Corps stuff and all this other crap, and then I was just like the outsider. I didn't know what the hell. I didn't have to do. I just like stood there almost for like 45 minutes without shit to talk about. They're all talking about Peace Corps, this, that, and the other. And then we went to a nightclub, and so we danced. And I don't really dance, but I danced my ass off last night. I don't care how goofy I looked. I just did it. And it was pretty fun. It was a lot of fun. I was really exhausted. And then we went back to the Peace Corps Volunteers hostel, this place called Goodbye Lenin. And then they did more dancing, and I was pretty much done. And we didn't get back to the apartment until like 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. But I was kind of pissed. It was just because it was like, my friend who I thought... Here's the thing: is initially this trip was supposed to be her and I, and then my goal was to sort of reestablish our friendship because it had been kind of drifting the last couple of years, and I thought this would be a good time to do that, just sort of reestablish it and just remind ourselves why we're friends or something like that. I don't know. And then it became, when she asked if she could invite her friend Molly, then it became like the Elizabeth and Molly trip, and then Tony was just along for the ride. So no longer was my intention. I said, "Oh, I'm going to come visit you." That was the intention. And then she's like, "Well, do you want to make it a trip?" "Yeah, let's make it a trip. We'll go out through these countries and stuff." And then it became Molly's and Elizabeth's trip, and Tony was tagging along. So up until this point, until today, where I'm by myself, it has been on their schedule and it has been on their timetable, and I haven't done anything that I've wanted to do at all. Like, I've had very little say. And even where we're walking, like, they got the maps and everything. So I was just kind of like, I picked up a map. And then last night, I was kind of pissed off about the fact that I have no control over this trip that's supposed to be my trip anyways. And so I opted to, told him today, I'm like, I'm just going to walk around the city. You guys go do what you want to do. I'm going to stay here. So I've got the keys to the place. I'm going to go walk around, take some pictures, do the things that I want to do, and move on from there. So I don't mean to be griping, about that. I mean, I do because I'm a little frustrated by it, and I really don't have another outlet because it's probably like, what time is it back home? 6 in the morning. Nobody's awake, so I don't want to call anyone because it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop griping now. It's already been 7 minutes long, but like I said, I hope you guys had a great New Year. I had a great New Year. It was fun. Most of the night was fun. But I'll tell you, there's a part of me that now I really miss home. I really do. I don't want to say I'm homesick, but like I miss my comfort zone. My the things like jumping on my PlayStation or my Xbox, or just being able to drive to a convenience store to buy water. Because that's another sort of gripe of mine. Europeans, I think, like to be dehydrated because I drink a lot of water back home, and if you drink a lot of water, you'll pee like a really light yellow or like all clear. But here, I've been like peeing like brown. I've been dehydrated the whole fucking time I've been here. It's either like one small ass glass like this big of water or alcohol. And I'm really surprised that I haven't had a big ass headache while I'm here. I thought I was going to be just like hungover and headache prone all this trip, but it hasn't happened. So thank God for that. And coffee is ridiculously strong, at least here in Poland. It's like they took the beans and just like squeezed them, and then all the juice from the beans came into the coffee, and then just like, here is your sludge, and put milk in it. Anyways, guys, I'm wrapping this up. It's already 9 minutes long, so thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to, I was about to say post videos up, but I can't do that. I can't wait to get online, keep and play with you guys again. So, kind of like I said, I kind of miss home. It's really weird. I've been gone for for almost a week now, 4 or 5 days, and it's kind of funny how I miss home already. So, anyways, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys later. Last thing. P.S. I'm going to put my Twitter name if you guys don't have it. If you guys want to see pictures of this stuff, go ahead and follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, and you'll see some of the pictures I'm going to post from today, all right? So take it easy, guys. Later.